Hello and welcome back to a new video. Today we are furnishing the last house of our village build, and this is going to be this one on the hill, and it's the biggest and, like I said, the last one. Then the village is finished and I'm happy because wow, it's been a long time since I've actually started this. Maybe it wasn't as long for you, but I started like about a month ago, I feel like, and I'm finally finished with it. I had to scoot over all of those plants because they were clipping through the wall and it was annoying. But that always happens with my builds, right? I don't know. I place them always too close to the walls and they clip through, which is absolutely not realistic. I feel like Sims should do something against that because how can things clip through walls? That's not realistic. I also had to change up those windows because I had to place them somewhere else, and then let's just put more planters here. Those window boxes with flowers in them, flower boxes I think they're called. I don't know, I'm not good with words. And then I changed the floor everywhere, and I later changed the floor in the kitchen again because I hated the way that it looked, and I had to rearrange it again because they were all a little too low. Don't question it. I don't know what I did when I actually built this house. But anyway, I put some wallpaper in. I love that wallpaper. I think it's from Horse Ranch, the blue one. The other one is I think from Cottage Living. And I just tried to put wallpaper everywhere immediately, so I just know how it looks, and I don't know. It's easier that way than to do it room by room, I feel like, when you're in the category already. So anyway, the kitchen really startled me. I don't know what I wanted to do there. Not startled me, stumped me. Um, I didn't really know what I wanted to do there. And then the floor looked dumb, and then I changed the flooring to normal wood paneling, and that's okay. Now it looks good. I used this fridge that I never use, and I think these are from Jungle Adventure, which I also rarely use, but I love them. And it even has an island. Look at that. I usually don't really build islands in my kitchen, but or at least not anymore because they take away a lot of space, and my builds are usually a little smaller. So I don't really do that, but it fit in here, and so it also fit a dining table. And again, one or two people are living here probably. There are not going to be kids. You could actually, because there is an office, you could rearrange it into a toddler room or a infant room or a kids room or something like that. That's possible. But I just thought that, another couple lives here or a single sim. I don't know. Maybe they have a better job. Like, not a better job. Every job is equal. But, like, maybe they are, I don't know, a lawyer. I feel like they would have better houses. I don't know what they are, okay? I don't have to make up a story for every household. So far I did, but it's just a nice home. And I really, really do love the kitchen. I think the kitchen is really nice. And I just love this little corner where they can sit and eat. It's so cute, okay? I don't know why I put this thing here because it's usually for curfews for teenagers and stuff like that. And they definitely don't have kids, but yeah. I also put a light switch in the kitchen, and I think I forgot it in every other room, so sorry. But light switches are not my strong suit. Also, no trash can in the kitchen, which is weird because I didn't put a trash can anywhere in this build, I think. Well, whatever. Who needs a trash can? Nobody. Don't make trash because that's just wasteful, so we eat all the plastic things and everything that's resourceful right there, right? Anyway, this couch is my favorite couch. It's so nice. It looks amazing. It just looks so homey and so, like, I don't know, so rustic and old, and I love it. And I also love this fireplace. This fireplace is one of my favorites. I should have put this rug underneath, the stone rug, so things don't catch on fire. In my opinion, it really actually works. Maybe I'm just delusional or whatever, but my house just didn't burn down anymore when I placed the stone rug underneath it, which is odd. Or maybe not. I don't know. Also piano and 2 guitars. Oh yeah, I forgot. The person that lives here was a musician. Wow. Okay, well, he's a musician. He's the guy that sits around the fire pit with everybody else and he's playing guitar and just singing for everybody, or the woman. I feel like this house looks like a woman is living here, but a couple could also live here. You know what I mean? Maybe a couple, but there's definitely probably a woman involved. I mean, look at the decor. Flower, look at the whimsical wallpaper. You know, I feel like there is a woman somewhere in this house. But anyway, I know the placement of the windows in this room is a little odd, but it looks good from the outside, just not from the inside. I maybe should have put another window there, but it would have been too much, I feel like. Also, they have just this little seating area right there, and I love it. I'm obsessed. I love the seating area. It's so nice. Also, I don't know this wardrobe. I don't know why I made it white because it just doesn't fit with all the rest of the build. But it has white elements, and I felt like if I made it brown, it would just be too much brown in this room. So I didn't do that. But the mirror is one of my favorite mirrors. It's so nice, and I rarely use it because I always use standing mirrors, not wall mirrors. But anyway, I used it this time and it looks very nice. And yeah, just curtains everywhere. And then I realized that I probably should put a rug in here because it's nice to have a rug under your bed, you know? And then, wait, you know that we have shoes in The Sims 4 as clutter, like normal shoes? Why don't we have like slippers for everyday use? Like slippers that you use before. They have slippers when they go to bed for like CC, not CC Cass, but they don't have it as clutter, which I think is weird because you take off those slippers before you go to bed usually and you place them on before your bed, you know? Why don't they exist in clutter? I don't know, but I think that that's a thing that's missing in here, and it would be a nice addition in any clutter pack or whatever. And yeah, this is the study, the office where people can do whatever. There's also a chess table if you want to increase your logic skill. And this is going to be the toilet, which is really just like 3 things in a row because it's tiny and there is no space for anything in here. Well, the tower toilet was really, really tiny. So if you haven't seen me furnishing that tower, I highly recommend because this is my favorite build. Okay, I said that about every build, but the tower build is really the most comfy, whimsical, cozy build ever. It has books, it is tiny, it is so cute. It has a weird layout, but it's nice and I love it. And I would, out of all the houses that I furnished, maybe apart from the first one, which is the old farmer's couple's house, that I would live in probably, I would probably live in the tower though. Or here. Actually, every house in this village is cute. I'm sorry, not to toot my own horn, but I love it. So yeah, I don't know what you think, but that is it for today's video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.